Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a sewer tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 14929 Northwest Vance Drive here in Portland. We're located inside the crawl space. It does appear that the external cleanout is covered up by pavers in the rear. The line exits out. If you're looking at the face of the home from the street, the sewer line comes out at the rear left corner of the house. It punches straight out the rear of the home, just off to the, I'm going to kind of change orientation here. If you're looking at the back of the house, I should say, the line's coming out the rear right corner. And it's coming out maybe 6 inches to a foot to the right of the vent back there in that corner area. I would recommend getting that uncovered for the ease of use in the event that you have to call a drain cleaning company. This is a very difficult space to get into down here to run any drain cleaning equipment. Now you have to pull toilets and things like that to service the line. Anyway, we're going to check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. We currently have water running. Here we go. Here at 52 feet, it transitions over to Schedule 3034 PVC pipe. That looks like it's just for that clean out there. It's right back to ABS pipe. And right here is where it transitions fully over to 3034 PVC pipe here at 61 feet. And here at 73 feet, we have reached the terminus for the line. I'm going to go ahead and do locates, find out where it is. I think the line goes to an easement. Alrighty, I've located the camera head successfully, and it does, in fact, it looks like it goes to an easement. The line's terminating here at the rear left corner of the property, almost all the way back to the fence line. The line's totally drained out at this point. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling back. Now here about 38 feet out, we do have a decent amount of debris that's built up here in the line. It's kind of sticking to the bottom of the flow line. Most likely it's just debris. There could be an underlying cause for that. I don't see any standing water here now that the line is drained. But that's a spot that would be worth drain cleaning. You can see I'm dragging, that looks like a, well, I apologize, we do have some standing water here. You can see all the junk that I'm dragging around with the camera here. It's causing debris to hang up in the pipe. And quite a lot of it once you get towards the end of that belly. We have a belly here that's starting right about 33 feet. And it extends out here. Yeah, the pipe's about half full of water right here. There's a right around an inch or so of standing water. And it's causing a lot of debris to hang up in the pipe. It looks like, though, for the most part, the belly does dissipate. It's really tough to tell with all this crud in the line. It's kind of damming up the pipe. Now, unfortunately, my camera is just hauling so much junk around here. There may be standing water. It's kind of hard to tell. You can see the amount of junk my camera's hanging onto here. Looks like a bunch of feminine hygiene products. There's enough junk sitting in the middle of the line here that it's kind of tough to tell where the standing water actually, if there is any, because this debris is essentially damming up the line here. Every time I move the camera back, I'm getting standing water further and further back in the line just because I'm moving the debris around. It's sitting in the flow line. So I do recommend the line be jetted or augered to remove the debris. This spot right here does look like we've got a belly. It's just difficult to tell exactly where it starts and stops due to the debris built up in the pipe. There's just a ton of it I'm moving around here. So I would recommend a hydrojet to remove the debris, and then a rescope to check this spot in the line here to see exactly where the belly starts and stops. It looks like it's in this general area. I'm going to try and locate this really quick. This is possibly in the crawl space. Okay, when I locate the camera right here, I'm picking the signal up inside the... I don't have a crawl space wand, but I'm picking up the signal inside the crawl space when I'm walking outside the home. Looks like some water may have been run to move some of that debris out of the line here, and we'll see. Well, it looks, I think someone ran a sink while we were in here and it flushed all that junk out of the pipe, thank goodness. Now we do have, there is some standing water here in the pipe. It's right around 1/4 of an inch or so. If you avoid putting things down the line, I think the biggest problem is there was a bunch of tampons stuck in the pipe there. And those will saturate every bit of water they can and they'll just sit still. Until something knocks them loose, like my camera or a hydrojet or something like that, to break them loose from the pipe. So if you avoid that kind of stuff, most likely this part of the line here is going to drain out just fine. It's a very, very minimal amount of standing water. And that opening coming in there, I believe, is the clean out. That's just where outside the foundation. But I'm seeing standing water here at about 36 feet. Back to about 34. It's about a 2-foot section of the line here. It's got about 1/4 inch, eighth of an inch to 1/4 inch of standing water. It's quite minimal. If you put the wrong kind of stuff down the line, though, even minor standing water can be a problem. Tampons are going to hang up in just about any sewer line, no matter how well it drains. They're just not designed to go down sewers. And you could see the amount of buildup that was created there before we knocked it all loose. So avoid that kind of stuff. You could correct this. It would just be probably a minor adjustment of some strapping down here in the crawl space, as that pipe, the belly here is prior to the clean out, and the clean out is just outside the foundation. So anyway, this is right as the line exits out of the home. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and reel the camera head out of the line here. We do have adequate flow to the main lateral. The ABS and PVC portions of the line are both in good shape. The line is functioning at this time. I won't call it functioning properly or perfectly, as there is some standing water there, but as long as you don't put things like big wads of paper towels, flushable wipes, grease, tampons, items that shouldn't go down the sewer line in the first place, everything else is gonna scoot through that spot there with very little issue.